Hey beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be showing you a second tutorial on how to hold a low bun on two ponytails. If you haven't watched my other tutorial on how to hold a low bun on two ponytails, I'm going to link it below and you can go and watch it and you can choose the one that you prefer. Now, as always, for me to hold the two ponytails, I'm going to part my hair into two equal parts. And so I'll start from the front midsection all the way back. And I'm going to tie down my hair into two very, very neat ponytails. And the reason I always like working in ponytails is because my hair is a bit dense and dense in a way that when I just do one ponytail, it can look a bumpy and not so good. So I always prefer separating it, if not separating, partitioning it at least into two. That way I can manage. So as you can see, when I try to smooth it down, at least it looks neater compared to how it would have looked if I would have just done one ponytail. So yes, I parted my hair into two equal sections and I'm using a yarn. You can use whatever you use to hold your hair down, but just ensure that it's secured firmly. So yeah, but not too tight to mess with your edges, something like that. Yeah. So again, on this section, I'm going to again just comb it through and then I'm going to hold it down into my second ponytail. And then once I have these ponytails, I'm going to show you another alternative extension to use. Again, this one looks exactly as my natural hair, same texture, same color. And this is, it's Fluffy Kinky. Fluffy Kinky is another brand of darling hair. So I'm using that and this is how it looks. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take each individual strand and I'm going to separate it until it's single strands, like it looks like real hair. You know how hair can be kinky. So I'm just going to separate into smaller chunks until I'm happy with what I want. And then I'm also going to do just as much as what I feel is going to be enough for this hairstyle. I think I used two strands of fluffy kinkies for each, and I'm going to add I'm using, so in like what I'm doing right now, I'm separating two chunks. Then these two chunks, I'm going to use a rubber band, like you see, to create a way I can secure it to my hair. And then I'm going to do two of these for each ponytail. So this is the first one. You're just securing it the same place you secured your hair, and that rubber band comes in handy. And then this is the second one. Again, I'm going to just secure it there. So I did low at the lower, rather bottom of my hair of the ponytail, and then another one at the top of the ponytail. That way, when I start working on whatever I want to do, it's easier to separate them. And then I'll just do the same thing on this other ponytail. So again, I'll just do two of this, and then I'm going to separate my hair, to part my hair into two equals, and then I'm going to make two chunky twists. So once I'm done with this, you'll see I'm just going to separate. And for this first twist, I think after separating, I forgot to take all the two fluffy kinkies. I only pinned down clipped down one, and so I ended up with one chunky twist and the other one was a bit thinner, slender, but it doesn't matter. All in all, it turned out great. But yes, so all you just do now is to do chunky twists. Now, why did I use these extensions? My hair is long, but it's not long enough to make these chunky twists that can achieve the hairstyle that I wanted. And as you can see here, this twist is going to be a bit slimmer compared to the other one. So yeah, these fluffy kinkies, they're not so long, compared to the other tutorial where I used Mali braids that are very long, these are not so long, so they're more like your real hair, real length of your hair. And also how they're going all the way down, it's still imitating the same way your natural hair would be. It starts dense and then it goes all the way down to slim. So yeah, I'm just going to do this final twist and I'll be halfway done with this hairstyle. Now the next thing I'll do after here, I'm going to start securing these chunky twists on the opposite ponytail. So like you can see there, I'm just going to secure now. Yes, for this first one I was able to just do it without needing any further securing, but then there are others that I would need to do bobby pins, because as I continue I cannot rotate that hair around the ponytail because it will be covered. So I use at least a bobby pin to just make sure that it's firmly secured and it doesn't come out. So yeah, make sure you do that as well. And I'm using a mirror. There's a mirror right in front of me that is guiding me to show me where I need to put those twists, direction. So essentially what I'm just doing is to make sure that I'm levelizing how puffy they look. So it's sort of just looking, feeling, guessing, and just putting it at the right spot so that they look balanced. You don't want one side looking scrumped with the twist and then the other side looking blank. So it's just a matter of filling the gaps and not making it look blank. So after I'm done, just double checking on the mirror to make sure that everything was filled correctly, and then going in, adjusting things to make sure that it looks good. And this is the final product. Let me know what you think in the comment section, and I'll see you in my next video.